All right, let's talk about generative AI. It's literally everywhere these days. But let's be honest, how does it actually work? Well, today we're going to demystify the whole thing. And we're going to do it by building an AI vehicle, piece by piece, so you can see exactly what makes it go.
So let's just get right to it. The big question on everyone's mind. How does an AI really work? It can feel like this, I don't know, this magical black box that just spits out answers and images. But it's not magic. And our vehicle analogy? That's going to be the key that unlocks what's really going on inside.
Okay, time to get our hands dirty. We're popping the hood to see what this thing is really made of. To really get our AI vehicle, we got to start with the blueprint. We're going to build this whole thing from the ground up, starting with the absolute basics.
Think about it. Any vehicle, right? It needs a solid foundation and a powerful engine just to get off the starting line. It's the same for AI. So let's start right there with the core parts that give it all its power and, its intelligence.
First things first, we've got to talk about infrastructure. In the AI world, this is the real deal hardware. We're talking fleets of GPUs, massive cloud servers, all the data pipelines. It's the essential, can't do without it base layer that gives the AI all its computing muscle and storage. It's where it all begins.
So in our car analogy, the AI's infrastructure is basically the chassis, the bare-bones frame of the car. On its own, it doesn't really do anything, but you can't do anything without it. It's the core structure, it's where the power comes from, it's the physical space, it is the absolute foundation for everything we're about to build on top of it.
Okay, foundation is in place. So now what? Well, every vehicle needs its brains, right? For AI, these are the models. You've heard the names like GPT-4 or DALL-E 3. This is the trained intelligence, the part that defines what the AI can actually do, whether it's understanding language or creating incredible images.
So in our vehicle, the AI models, that's the engine. It's the source of all the horsepower. But it's also the core features, like a built-in GPS. An engine built for language makes our vehicle a master communicator. An engine built for images makes it an artist. This is what makes a super-fast sports car totally different from, say, a heavy-duty delivery truck. Each one is engineered for a very specific job.
All right, so we've got our foundation, we've got our engine. What now? Well, it's time to actually build this thing, right? We need to connect these powerful parts and make something that actually starts to look like a vehicle.
And that's where the platform comes in. See, if infrastructure is the foundation and the models are the engine, the platform is the framework that bolts it all together. It's the system of tools and APIs that lets all these different specialized parts talk to each other and work as one single cohesive system, instead of just being a pile of powerful parts.
You guessed it, the platform is the body of the car. It gets lowered onto the chassis, it houses that powerful engine we just talked about, it connects the wheels, it creates the final recognizable vehicle. It provides all the standard connection points so that everything works together seamlessly. It's what turns a collection of components into one functional machine.
Okay, let's hit pause for just a second and see where we are. We've got the infrastructure, that's our foundation. We've got the models, which are the engine and cool features giving it intelligence, and we've got the platform, the body, connecting everything. These are all the kind of static parts of our AI vehicle. But hey, a car isn't much use just sitting in the garage, is it?
Exactly. So now it's time to put someone in the driver's seat. In this next part, we're going to look at the dynamic stuff, the parts that give our AI vehicle a purpose, a direction, and actually put it into motion.
And this, my friends, is where agents come into the picture. An AI agent isn't just a simple tool. It's the component that acts as the operator. It can take a really complex goal, break it down into smaller steps, and then chain together a bunch of actions to get the job done all by itself, autonomously.
So yeah, it's that simple. The agent is the driver. I mean, a car can have all the power in the world, but it needs a driver to decide where to go, to read the road signs, and to actually, turn the wheel and hit the gas. The agent takes a big goal, like plan a weekend trip for me, and then just executes all the steps to make it happen.
Okay, so if the agent is our driver, what's the journey itself? I mean, a driver needs a destination, a reason to go somewhere. That is the application. Applications are the specific, useful jobs the AI is actually built to do. It's not just about having a car and a driver, it's about where you're actually going.
The application is the actual trip. It's the drive to the grocery store, the commute to work, the epic cross-country road trip. In AI terms, that means writing that specific email you need sent, or generating that new logo for your company, or summarizing a boring report for you.
It's the useful, tangible result, the destination we wanted to get to all along.
So, how does this all play out when the rubber meets the road? Well, it's a pretty simple two-step process. First, the driver, our agent, figures out the goal. I need to get to that meeting across town. Then, the vehicle moves. The application is the execution of that journey, using the engine, the GPS, the whole chassis, all working together to get through traffic and arrive at the destination.
And just like that, we've arrived. We've reached our destination, at least for this little explainer. We've taken all these individual bits and pieces and we have assembled a complete, fully functioning generative AI vehicle. Let's take one last look at the finished product.
So here it is, the whole shebang, the complete AI vehicle. You've got the infrastructure as the foundation, the models as the engine and its unique features. The platform is the body, holding it all together. The agent is our driver, calling the shots. And the application, that's the specific journey it takes us on.
So what's the big takeaway here? The whole point of all this? It's that AI does not have to be some mysterious black box. By thinking about it as a vehicle, we can actually see how each separate part, from the chassis all the way to the driver, has a very specific job, and how they all have to work together to get us from point A to point B.
Which, of course, leaves us with one massive and kind of exciting final question. We've built the vehicle. We get how it works now. The real adventure, though, is just getting started. So where on earth will this incredibly powerful new vehicle take us next?